Bill O'Reilly here, Friday, August 13th, 2021. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening this week in America. First, to Washington, D.C. The Senate approving an infrastructure package that allocates $1 trillion taxpayer dollars to fix the nation's roads, bridges, and airports. The final tally was 69-30 in the Senate. 19 Republicans supported the legislation, including Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. The proposal now heads to the House, where it could be killed by progressives who want even more money. $1 trillion not enough, but it will most likely pass. Infrastructure will be followed by another $3.5 trillion in new spending that Democrats claim is necessary to fight climate change and poverty in America. That's the new budget proposal. It is record-breaking spending. Next, some mixed news on COVID. The CDC now confirming more than 125,000 new cases each day, the highest rate in 6 months, and a 950% increase from June. Worst spots for COVID, Florida and Louisiana. Approximately 60,000 Americans now hospitalized. Doctors say 95% of them are not vaccinated. As we have reported, that is the key stat. Unvaccinated people are getting COVID. There is some positive news, however. Vaccination rates are rising in hot spots like Arkansas, Mississippi, and Alabama. New study from YouGov shows a significant number of people have ended friendships because of the pandemic. 1 in 5 Americans have severed ties over the issue. 68% say the disease has no impact on their personal relationships. 29% know a family member or friend who has died from COVID. Finally, 2 of America's top Democratic governors in big trouble. New York's Andrew Cuomo, as you know, quit over allegations of misbehavior. Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul takes over on August 24th. Cuomo maintaining his innocence despite stepping down, blaming his behavior on, quote, generational and cultural shifts. California's Governor Newsom facing a tight recall in the Golden State. Voters now evenly divided on whether he should be booted out of office. A nervous Newsom vented to reporters this week, quote, everyone is bitching about this state. Hey, with good reason, Governor. Things are bad. Coming up, the message of the day, listeners, sound off. Now is the time to take advantage of low mortgage rates before they're gone. It really is. Because as each day passes, we don't know what to expect. Could mortgage rates drop further? Maybe. But it's not worth it to wait and see, because you can score a great deal right now by calling American Financing. Get a free, no-obligation mortgage review. See if you can save up to $1,000 a month. That's right, a month. You could even postpone 2 mortgage payments, which creates even greater upfront savings. So what are we waiting for? Pre-qualify for free by calling 888-462-9557, 888-462-9557, or visit AmericanFinancing.net, NMLS 182334, NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Time now for the O'Reilly Update. Message of the day. Listeners, sound off. We do this each Friday. Here's how you can reach me. Bill@BillO'Reilly.com. Bill@BillO'Reilly.com. Name and town if you wish to opine. Robert in Woodstock, Georgia writes, Bill, I like your idea on the states bringing legal action against President Biden for failing to obey immigration law on the border. But don't you believe the Democratic governors will participate? They will not. It doesn't matter, Robert. A class action suit brought by governors of this country against President Biden personally will wind its way through the federal courts. Why do I say personally? Because he alone, as we have analyzed here, is responsible for the chaos on the border because he signed an executive order breaking down all border security. That's a fact. And Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, California, all these states have to bear the cost, and the American people have to bear the cost because of COVID. Millions of foreign nationals are coming in here untested. Watson, Katy, Texas. Bill, the left was successful in dividing the country on race and class. Now it is dividing us into vaxxed and unvaxxed. Not that simple, Watson. Okay? It's not just the left that wants people vaccinated against COVID. There are a lot of independents who do. All the polls show that. And some conservatives. Conservatives are divided on the issue. So my posture has been, I'm not going to tell anybody what to do. That's not my job, and I'm not qualified because I don't know anything about medicine. But I will say the statistics show the more people who are vaccinated against COVID, the less the disease causes death and hospitalization. Those are the facts. Elbert Jackson, Goodlettsville, Tennessee. I think Cuomo deserves the Emmy he received when he was governor. He acted like someone who gave a damn. Witty, Elbert? Witty? I think the karma ghost visited Andrew Cuomo. He got what he deserved overall. Not qualified to condemn him or convict him of anything, but the guy did a horrible job in New York, and I live here. Danny, Durham, New Hampshire. Why was Cuomo not prosecuted for the many senior citizens he murdered during the COVID mess in 2020? Number one, Danny, he didn't murder anyone. His policy led to the deaths of thousands of senior citizens. But there is no criminal intent. It was a horrible policy. Therefore, the Justice Department and I think the state of New York will not prosecute him. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve the message by putting it together. For more honest news analysis, please go to BillO'Reilly.com and please read my new book, Killing the Mob. You'll like it. In a moment, something you might not know. Are you looking for your next investment? Bill O'Reilly here. There are 7 reasons to look at the NRIA Real Estate Development Fund. Monthly cash flow payouts of 10% annualized. Bonuses to 21% targeted. They strategically locate in lower risk, high demand areas people want to move to. New construction is short on supply. Real estate affords diversification and safety from stock market risk. Their short and long-term strategy provides for steady returns right now. NRIA is an industry leader with a 15-year proven track record. So, if you've been sitting on the sidelines or want to diversify, start your due diligence at nria.net. Or you can call 800-800-1414. That's easy. 800-800-1414.
An offer of securities is only made by the NRIA Private Placement Memorandum. Read it first. Past performance does not guarantee future results. NRIA is a real estate development firm. Learn more at nria.net.
Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Despite widespread publicity surrounding nutrition, the nation's obesity epidemic is getting worse. Data from the CDC shows a whopping 40% of middle-aged adults are now overweight. That's more than 93 million Americans. Major factors include lack of exercise, poor lifestyle choices, and of course, diet. Here's a list of America's favorite foods and how they impact all of our bodies. First up, pizza. One slice will set you back 400 calories, 18 grams of fat, 39 grams of carbs, 10 grams of sugar. And most folks eat 2 slices at a sitting. Next, the cheeseburger. 500 calories, 29 grams of fat, Unlike pizza, the cheeseburger actually contains a healthy dose of protein, so you'll get something out of it. Just don't eat 5 of them. Doctors recommend avoiding spaghetti, which, of course, I'm not going to do, but I certainly cut back on it. Spaghetti is relatively harmless on its own, but it is usually covered with oil and cheese-based sauces. Again, once in a while, that's fine. Hot dogs, tacos, Chinese food. Also, not good. All of those average 800 calories a serving. That's 2 hours on the treadmill. But the king of empty calories is soda. 1 can of Coke contains 300 calories, 65 grams of sugar. Now, if you drink any beverage, it should not have more than 10 grams of sugar. 65? That's why people are getting chubby. They're slugging down the soft drinks, the sugared iced teas, the energy drinks. Look at the label. If it has more than 10 grams of sugar, it is not good. So, everybody knows you should eat fruits and vegetables. They don't taste that great, and fruit has a lot of sugar. But the average American is eating 250 pounds of fruit, 400 pounds of vegetables a year. However, the sugar overrides all that. Back after this. Thousands of animals are abandoned in the wilderness in America, and they need your help. I partnered up with Delta Rescue, the largest no-kill, care-for-life animal sanctuary in the world. Founded by actor Leo Grillo, Delta Animal Sanctuary is a one-of-a-kind rescue. Trained attendants look after each animal, providing them with food, treats, toys, and affection. Also, Delta Rescue has an on-site animal hospital that operates 365 days a year, and unlike others, Delta Rescue believes in giving animals a right to life. They allow all moms to have their litters, then care for the entire family for life. Delta Rescue relies solely on donations from people like us to help fulfill their mission. Support Delta Rescue and put your legacy to work. Delta's tax-saving estate planning. Grow your estate while letting your compassion for animals live on well into the future. Learn more at deltarescue.org/bill. deltarescue.org/bill. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.